Hey guys, I'm here to tell you that your very first e-bike might just cost you $350. Let me explain. My first e-bike cost me $350 and it was a DIY mess. I went to Walmart and I bought a cheap bike for $100. Then I went on eBay and I bought a kit for $150. Then I returned to eBay and I bought a battery for $150. And I put it all together looking something like this. However, your first e-bike could be much better, looking something more like this. Now guys, what you need to know about this is that it's a sale and it's been going on for a while, so it might run out. Check the link in the description so that you guys can hurry off and buy it if you want. However, before you do that, I recommend you listen. First, I've had this bike before, even made a review about it on this channel. I got it for $400. And back then I thought it was a great value for $400. What you're getting here, it's unbeatable basically. Sadly, I had a little accident. I removed the motor cable cover, the little protective cover, so that the cable that comes out of the axle is protected in case of a fall or whatever. I removed it, didn't think much of it until my girlfriend fell. Right on the cable. Cut it in half and it was no longer usable. But before then, it was basically a perfect bike. I loved the heck out of it. So here's what you need to know about the bike. First, you need to know that it is UL 2849 certified. What does that mean? It means that the electrical systems inside the bike and the included charger are basically guaranteed to never cause a fire. However, if you use a charger that was not included with your bike, maybe one from a different bike, you could definitely start a fire. So make sure you use the included charger and you always charge it in a nice safe place and you take good care of it. You're basically guaranteed to never have to deal with a fire, which is very nice because the last thing you want is to wake up in the middle of the night with alarms blasting off, with kind of confusion, like not knowing what the hell's going on, and you smell smoke. Oh God, that would be horrible because your bike's on fire, your house is on fire, your life is on fire. But anyways, second thing you might want to know is the bike a good bike? Well, I would say it's a Walmart bike, which means it's okay, but it's definitely entry level, like bottom tier entry level. But for $350, not only are you getting a bike, you're also getting an e-bike. I mean, you can't beat that. And I will say, my DIY bike was Walmart. I owned this bike specifically. And I would say as long as you don't actually take it to the mountains, even though it's called a mountain bike, don't take it to the mountains. I would say very easy trails and sidewalk and road only. You'll be fine. Honestly, never had an issue. All the parts seem like they could take a little bit of abuse. Don't be trying to take this down the stairs or whatever. You'll be fine. Especially if you don't weigh too much. The bike has a weight limit of 275, which is quite a lot. But if you keep it below 200, that's even better. It's gonna love it. So as for the bike breaking down on you while you're flying down the road at its top speed of 20 miles per hour, I wouldn't worry about it. Never happened to me and I weigh 160. Never happened to my girlfriend, she weighs 115. The fall that she did was like really slow speed, trying to make a very tight turn. Boop, she just plopped right over and the cable was destroyed because I didn't put the protector on it. But the bike will hold up. It's a Walmart bike, so I would say an entry-level bike. Don't expect this to be your final bike, but for $350, that's amazing. I guess the third thing is you might be wondering, what are you getting for your money? What's the e-bike part? What are the specs, you know? To which I would say, first, the battery. It's 36 volts, entry level, 7.8 amp hours. Total is like 280 watt hours, I think. Doesn't matter. What matters is it's a decent battery. And for my body weight of 160 pounds, I did a little range test on this and it got me about 15 to 17 miles. That was mostly flat land, and so if you're going up big hills, it's obviously gonna be less. If you weigh more, it's obviously gonna be less. You know the drill. I think 15 to 17 miles, let's say 12, right? Let's say it's worst case scenario, you're getting the bare minimum. 12 miles on a bike, and that's without you putting any effort going 20 miles an hour. For just $350, that is still like a steal, basically. So I got no issues with that. As for the motor, it's a geared hub motor, which is pretty good. Geared hub motors tend to give you a little more power than gearless, but they're not as good as mid drives, but those are crazy expensive. So geared hub motor, pretty good. 250 watts, bare minimum, but you know what? Still pretty good. As long as you're a lightweight rider and you're going on flat land, it's more than enough. Now, if you're going up a hill, you're gonna have to pedal a little. No big deal, because this bike works mostly on pedaling. There is no throttles that you can just push or twist or what. No, you're gonna have to pedal. But you can fake pedal, which means you don't have to put much effort and it'll do most of the work unless you're on a hill. Aside from that, guys, I think the bike's perfect. If you want, check out my review on it. I'm gonna try to get one. The sale is probably ending soon. It's been up for a while. It's crazy that it's been going this long. I saw in Walmart like 200 people had it in their carts. Look, guys, just check it out. If you don't want it, that's fine. But $350, that's a good opportunity. Good luck, guys. Bye-bye.